Throughout 15 years of civil war, Beirut conjured up images of destruction. The center of the city, the front line where Christian fought Muslim, was reduced to rubble. Now, 3 years after the war ended, Lebanon is about to start rebuilding the devastated center.
So we have a lot of programs. We have signed several contracts. Things start moving in the ground. You go everywhere in Lebanon and you see people rebuilding their houses, their apartments, and you see a lot of new buildings arise all over.
My friend Rafik al-Hariri, a very excellent Prime Minister of Lebanon.
تعازينا الحارة لأسرة الحريري ولأسر جميع الضحايا اللبنانيين.
An assassination is an assassination, which means it is a crime.
The Secretary General condemns in the strongest terms those who instigated, planned, and executed this callous political assassination. Such acts are a reversion to a chapter in Lebanon's history that he had hoped was long past.
Crime abominable, que l'on aurait pu croire d'un autre temps, dont Rafik al-Hariri a été la victime, a suscité l'horreur et la consternation dans l'ensemble de la communauté internationale.
We support the international investigation that will be going on to determine the killers of Mr. Hariri. We made it very clear from the beginning of my administration that Syria should not use its territory to support international terrorist groups. We expect them to adhere to 1559, UN Security Council Resolution 1559, which calls for the removal of troops from Lebanon.
Le retrait des forces étrangères et surtout des services de sécurité. Et je fais allusion aux services de sécurité syriens.
Foreign Minister Shara has also informed me that all Syrian troops, military assets and the intelligence apparatus will have been withdrawn fully and completely latest by 30th of April 2005.
إنها لحظة فاصلة بين زمنين، زمن القتل والجريمة من دون حساب، وزمن الحساب والعقاب لكل من يريد لبنان ساحة مفتوحة للإجرام. إنها لحظة الوصول إلى باب العدالة.
It's a very important day for Lebanon because it's the first day that the tribunal starts, and we all want to know who killed our Prime Minister, Rafik Hariri.
This indictment is a basis to start a trial. This is not a conviction. This is not a finding of guilt of any of the persons mentioned in the indictment. This is a basis to get started.
معمول محكمة لكشف حقيقة ولإقامة عدالة، رئيسها صديق كبير لإسرائيل ويعتبر أن المقاومة إرهابية. بناء عليه نرفضها ونرفض كل ما يصدر عنها من اتهامات باطلة أو أحكام باطلة، ونعتبرها عدوانا علينا وعلى مقاومينا وظلما لشرفاء هذه الأمة، ولن نسمح لها بإضعافنا ولا بالنيل من إرادتنا ولا بالنيل من كرامتنا، وأيضا لن نسمح لها بأن تجر لبنان إلى فتنة أو إلى حرب أهلية.
Good morning. Court officer, can you please call the case?
Thank you, Your Honor. The Special Tribunal for Lebanon is sitting in an open session.
We are told that the prosecutor intends to call hundreds of witnesses in this trial and to present thousands of exhibits.
Your Honour, if I could just address the court with your leave.
The attack captured the attention of the world, its effect reverberating long after the explosion subsided. The people of Lebanon have the right to have this trial, to hear the evidence, and to seek the truth.
And unfortunately, the names of those who perpetrated these crimes are Lebanese. They follow a certain political party. They are innocent until proven guilty. This is what we want, justice, not vengeance. We never seek vengeance. And hopefully, by the end of this trial, we will find out the truth and we will get the justice that we call for in Lebanon. Thank you.
On the one hand, he is Sami Issa, S-A-M-M-I, who called Sabra using their purple phones at 14:03, 14 February, and details which were left more vague in the video transcript. This type of operation, sophisticated as it was, required a division of responsibilities and a hierarchical structure. I expect the evidence to show, as illustrated by the slide appearing before you now, that the accused Badruddin was at the apex of this hierarchy. He directed on all the evidence, both Ayash and Merai. He has never been issued a passport. He has never been issued a driver's license. Through his green phone with Badruddin on 3 other occasions.
Veuillez vous lever.
أن هذه الدماء الزكية ستدفعنا إلى حضور أكبر وأقوى وأكد في سوريا.
Veuillez vous asseoir. Tafaddalu bil-julus.
Fayed and Clements Taraf. I'm not going to say any more.
just said this addresses question 4.
The immediate scene was plunged into darkness. Lebanon itself was plunged into darkness and horror.
More than that about them, they've been introduced to you in some detail before and are well known to you.
The targeting of a political figure of such eminence and stature, the terrifying degree of devastation and physical destruction, and the sheer magnitude of the explosion in the middle of Beirut, in the middle of the day, was calculated to send a message of terror. It was calculated to cause profound fear, panic, and pain.
Yes, you may, and I take it your time permits you to stay in the courtroom for at least...
The claim of responsibility for this crime was disseminated by the perpetrators to...
I think today's, everybody's expectation was much higher than what came out, but I believe that the tribunal came out with a result that is satisfying. We accept it.